I mean, all right. We're just picking up wins. We're above 500. Your challenge is being completed as well, Alexis.
I don't remember saying that.
So
if we have the tape, I would like to see the tape because I don't remember saying, like, let's get above 500.
Okay, editors, roll it.
I don't want 50-50. I don't want anything less. I want winning. More wins than losses. Do you take on this challenge?
Up next, the Suns taking on the Jazz. For the Phoenix Suns, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it together and get things back on track with a win. Jazz, Suns, up next, right after this. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Hassan Whiteside.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Suns finally broke a decade-long playoff drought. Devin Booker says it's been a long time coming. Basketball and life relate to each other, and that's how I grew up. It's through basketball.
Yeah. I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Clarkson, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Phoenix, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Hey, Greg, coming out of the All-Star break, a couple teams have really turned up their intensity.
Playoff seedings are in sight now, and this is a crucial stretch of the season, especially beyond the bump.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Jazz passing it around. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
3-point field
They
goal.
don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Gobert with the block. Now Mitchell. Look at those numbers.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's a rugged play.
Gracious. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Booker. Good D by Bogdanovich.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And there
Donovan Mitchell.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Shot clock at 5. Phoenix, no good that time either. For Utah, they've got their first 3 shots to go in for to start out this game.
Donovan Mitchell.
Right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Feeds it to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Jazz ball.
And now a look look at Donovan Mitchell, the past month has been surreal. Averaging about 27 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Carries it from three-point
Donovan
range.
Mitchell.
Mitchell's
Three-point
got
field
9.
goal.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns trail by 8. And
Phoenix,
first time out
timeout.
of the game called for Phoenix. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
Here's Ayton. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans. Paul kicks to Bridges. And the pass to Ayton. And there's the feed to Johnson. Makes it off the glass.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And the Jazz with possession. 6-point game. And a lot of
Phoenix
contact on that
foul.
one, so he'll
Cameron
shoot.
Johnson.
No
That's his
question
first
he got
personal
rolled on that
foul.
shot.
First
To
team
the free throw
foul.
line for him in this one.
Shooting for Utah.
And he makes the first.
Donovan Mitchell.
And how
2 shots.
is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Lets it go from 11. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-4 run.
Phoenix
And
foul.
a chance here to look
Devin
at the
Booker.
numbers for DeAndre.
That's his first personal
13th
foul.
in rebounding.
Second
And
team
not
foul.
many players convert opportunities
At the line
inside
for the
as well
Jazz.
as he. Top
Donovan
15
Mitchell.
in field goal percentage.
At the line
And
for
you mentioned
2.
how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Suns trail by 10. Booker the pass to Bridges. And here is Ayton. And he's fouled
Jazz
pretty
foul.
hard on that shot.
Rudy
He's got the
Gobert.
chance to pick up the
That's
points
his
at the
first
line.
personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy
First team
Gobert.
foul.
Big man, you don't want to
At
send
the
him to
line for
line.
Phoenix.
DeAndre
Ayton.
Keep him
2
on
shots.
the floor at all times.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Payne driving to the basket. And off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Shots
Donovan
good by
Mitchell.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
It's Payne with the ball.
2
He'll bring
minutes
it up
remaining in
for
the
Phoenix
first.
Suns.
2 minutes.
Trailing here by 8. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
From Devin
Sometimes you can
Booker.
play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Mitchell gets to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges with it. Conley picks him up. Bridges shot.
He lays to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Mitchell.
Donovan
with the
Mitchell.
jam.
And
Assistant.
the coaching staff
Mike
loves
Conley.
this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Suns trail by 6. Payne looking around. Down low. Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Credit the screen
From
for giving him the
Cameron
space he
Payne.
needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup.
Mike
When you can
Conley.
attack the rim and rise up like that.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just
Rudy
a little
Gobert.
bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Here's Booker. It's good from about 19 feet. Booker's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Clarkson finds Bogdanovich with 2 seconds left. No good that time. And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through half a decade of losing in Phoenix. And he opened up about what it means now to be on.
What I've been waiting on, playing competitive basketball.
He really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
I also like on the
Mike
offensive
Conley.
end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. They get up the pair up front.
Out of
It's
bounds.
Saric and Ayton.
Still
And it's
Suns
Crowder
ball.
at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. 8
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz,
that we have
Royce
to see
O'Neal.
again. Great send back.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
O'Neal's checked in.
He looks to score all the time, and easy ones there for Booker.
Conley finds Whiteside. Back to Conley. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. O'Neal dishes to Gay. Here's Whiteside. Good for the basket.
Hassan Whiteside.
1 for 1 with that shot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker the pass to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Stolen by O'Neal. The drive by Mitchell. Conley with the 3. Good, and it's
Mike
Mitchell
Conley.
picking up the assist. Conley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz. Payne passes to Ayton. And there's the drive. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
No good from Booker.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a
Phoenix
good
foul.
defensive effort to prevent
Devin
the layup.
Booker. That's his second personal foul.
Mitchell sinks his shot while being
At the line
fouled.
for the
Now
Jazz,
he'll get to the line.
Donovan Mitchell.
Johnson's checked in for the Suns. Paul comes in for Payne. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Paul looking around. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside kicks to Mitchell. Back to Whiteside. Beautiful dish, and
Hassan
the layup goes
Whiteside.
down.
Assist goes
Whiteside's
to
got 4
Donovan
points in the
Mitchell.
quarter.
With the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Booker uses the glass to finish the line.
Hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's stolen by Johnson. Ball outside. Saric right side. Just his first attempt. O'Neal with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this
Mike
game.
Conley.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. 15-point game. Here's Johnson, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
O'Neal from long range. Good.
Royce O'Neal.
Mitchell picking up the
Three-point
assist.
field goal.
Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
From
Booker has
Devin Booker.
established that he can score and now showing that he can play make.
Here's Conley. Got it. Good
Mike
job
Conley.
on the post.
The
Conley's
assist.
got 12.
Donovan
As hot as
Mitchell.
he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Ball passes to Booker. And here is Saric. Good ball movement here by the Suns. To the inside, Johnson. And there's the call by the
The
official.
basket count. That'll be goaltending.
Following the goaltending call.
Jazz
That's a
substitution.
tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Bridges comes in for Crowder. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Devin Booker. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson, he's checked in for O'Neal. Out to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Clarkson outside. Cranes it from beyond
Jordan
the arc.
Clarkson.
Clarkson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Paul dishes to Bridges. And right away, they
Cal
match it with a
Bridges for
three-pointer
three.
on the roll. Bridges got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Conley finds Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Here's Mitchell. Passes it to Whiteside. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And it's off from 3-point range.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Holiday, the pass to Saric. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to
Donovan
create some
Mitchell.
room. Well, that makes sense.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Paul. The teardrop falls in.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their trouble.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 22 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. And, Kenny, what you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition. Converted fast break baskets. Wow. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact,
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball.
Suns foul.
Taking a look at the Jazz.
DeAndre Ayton.
Conley is
That's
the
his
point.
first personal
Mitchell is
foul.
the 2 guard.
First team
Jordan
foul.
Clarkson is out there with Bogdanovich.
At the line
And it's
for the
Gobert
Jazz.
in at the 5 spot.
Rudy
The Jazz
Gobert.
shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Gobert with the block. They get it back, and that one drops. Ayton's got 10.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Conley. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. They grab their own miss. Ayton. He feeds it to Paul. Back to Ayton. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert really makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
To the middle. Conley kicks to Clarkson. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. That ball. Nice
Mike
feed that
Conley.
time from Bogdanovich.
3-point field goal.
He's got 15.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing
Phoenix,
him
timeout.
to take a shot with no hesitation.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Six-man of the year winner Jordan Clarkson says 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. The shot by Paul, no good. Jazz leading by 17.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Conley's shot is off.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Clarkson against Booker. Takes it inside. Shoots over Clarkson. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Jazz
Suns
substitution.
making a change here. Payne's checked in. Then for the Jazz, Alexander Walker comes in for Mitchell, and it's Butler in for Mike Conley. 2 on the clock. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to
Nickeil
him. That's a
Alexander
big break
Walker.
for the defense.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Payne, defended by Butler. Here's Ayton, and he sees that one at the back of the rim on the way.
Cameron Payne.
12 points for DeAndre Ayton. Butler passes to Alexander Walker. Gobert with it. 3-pointer, Butler. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Booker looking around. And there's the pass to Payne. Back to Booker. 17-foot shot
Jazz
on the way.
foul.
And
Rudy
foul on
Gobert.
the shot. He'll shoot
That's his
2
second
at
personal
the free throw
foul.
line.
First team foul.
Devin Booker is
At the line for
the
Phoenix.
youngest, most
Devin
elite
Booker.
scorers that the league has
At the
ever
line for
seen.
2.
The sky is the limit for this guy.
Crowder, he's checked in for Johnson. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Clarkson. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Butler. The drive by Mitchell over Booker. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Suns trail by 15. Payne passes to Ayton. Tries again. They shoot again. Bridges outside. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Now here's Payne. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Ayton. Again the miss by Ayton.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Rudy Gay. Jam by Rudy Gay.
Impressive handle by Rudy Gay. Don't often see that out of the 6'8" slender forward.
Booker against Mitchell. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Payne with it. Driving the lane. A rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. Bridges with some nice defense. Suns trail by 17. Crowder the pass to Payne. Mitchell against Booker. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Bridges outside. Over Whiteside, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Big
That's his first personal foul.
On defense. He recognizes it.
Shooting for Utah.
Takes advantage.
Rudy Gay.
I know they don't have
the
mobile
line for
devices
one.
out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Saric is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Landry Shamet comes in for Bridges. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Booker. Payne gets a wide-open look. Cans the shot away. Payne's got his second basket.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from
Donovan
beyond
Mitchell.
the arc. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's Payne. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blow. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Chris Paul, Jay Crowder out there with Saric. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. She's out there for Phoenix. The drive by Mitchell. Whistle blows, basket is good.
Aaron Holiday.
So a chance here
That's
for a
his first personal foul.
And a look at how the hustle game has
At
been
the
going
line for the
Utah
Jazz.
Their
Donovan
defense
Mitchell.
has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
To the paint. Nice catch and finish in the alley-oop.
Just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And O'Neal
Royce
gets
O'Neal.
it to go. And for the Suns, they're shooting 41% for the game. Paul passes to Shamet. Back to Paul. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Utah leading by 22. It's stolen by Saric. Here's Holiday. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Mitchell. Gay kicks to O'Neal. Gay dishes to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. The putback, it's good on the
Hassan
putback.
Whiteside.
7'1", and with the type of length that Whiteside has in terms of his vertical reach, so hard to stop on the inside.
All up top, covered by Conley. Sharge outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his fourth assist in this one.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Gay. Jordan Clarkson comes in for O'Neal. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Butler in for Mike Conley. And Phoenix also making a switch. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Jay Crowder.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Back the ball. Shot from the wing. Nice jump shot. Good. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, second nature for Chris Paul to get shots up off the bounce. Love the form there.
Butler finds Clarkson. Over Sharge. The shot will not fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Holiday looking for an opening. Inside. Here's Shamet, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same
Jordan
path is right for
Clarkson.
everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college
Suns
for the
timeout.
experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
That's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
On the road in a tough atmosphere. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Donovan Mitchell. What's the status there, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Jazz gave us some information. He told me that he suffered a sprained toe. They're holding him out for the rest of the game. And although they don't think he'll be out long, they haven't ruled out the chance that he could miss additional games as well. Kevin, back to you.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know
2
how
minutes
badly
remaining in the
he wants to
game.
be out
2
there
minutes.
playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Here's Paul. Mike Conley with the rebound. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Plays it up and in on a nice reverse. And the Jazz lead by 21.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Here's Booker. He kicks to Ayton. Good. Nice job. 16 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. That one drops.
Bojan Bogdanovich.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys.
Royce O'Neal, three-point field goal.
They'd split their previous 2 games. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Donovan Mitchell.
He does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Here's Ball. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. And Ayton with the layup.
Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession. He's a real tough cover.
Conley kicks to Clarkson. Off target from outside. Paul outside. Booker outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they...
For that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent got his people, the king tell you. But instead got him begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill. She a gold digger, I'm the big shot. I like a with a thick bank and a thick
Hi, I'm Heather. Welcome to your first day on Conscious. See you next time.
Heads up for a pucker factor.
Trust your senses. Embrace the hunt.
I've got everything you need.
Oh, it's your time.
I'm speechless. Actually, I wrote a speech. You know what? Forget it. Let's just fight.
Focus. Fight. Win. Here we go.
Survival of the fittest.
Ooh, wonder how many hits that will get.
Let's explore this way.
Going to check it out over there.
Let's go.
Round one. Achieve victory at all costs. I'm going over there.
I have materials for us. Bless me with sight.
New package. Could turn the tide for you. Could turn the tide for them.
Care package on high. Favor from the gods. I granted on Scotty's shield. Donned a hostile on Scotty. Reloading.
can't stick around, but these can. Must go faster!
Void running.
Faster, faster, faster! Yeah, there's something at me. Don't grab an
This team stands together. Well done. Prepare for the next round. Your opponents will lose. Going to explore here. Care package inbound. Strategize. They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
I'm taking fire.
Contact.
Down one.
I'm down. Cancel that.
Wonder how many hits that'll get.
Round 3. Going to check it out over there.
All Father, give me sight.
You're being shot at. Need to recharge my shield.
I crafted an Scottish shield.
Void jumping. One second, we got this. This won't hurt. Hold on. Stay focused. We're about to win.
Token to remember this moment.
Round 4. Push forward.
Marking our surroundings.
We have a winner. Enjoy this, Legends. You'll have to earn it again tomorrow.
You're in a hot zone.